Finally, we've made it to the point we have all my parts prepped up. I set up the paint booth. We're gonna take a look at the paints here to show you the difference between the two and the whole dilemma here. So the one on the right, this is the Atlantic Blue, and the paint code is PBJ for it. That's the one that I originally used on it that turned out too dark. Now, if we come over here, this is the new one that I got from the paint code off of the door, PQD, and its color name is just B5 Blue. That's just the default color they had for it. But if we take a look at the two and compare them side by side, there is definitely a significant difference between the two. This one is a lot lighter, and it seems like it's a lot closer than this one. So this should already easily be a lot better of a color match to the vehicle. I'm just now starting to prep everything in here. The booth is all set up. I need to put one more part in here. This is gonna be for the other door. So I have both doors, one here, the other one over here that I'm gonna be doing the back sides of. We got the front bumper in here, and then we also have the fender in here. So right now, I'm just gonna be taking some of the surface cleaner, prepping everything, getting it all nice and clean, and wiping it off, and then I'll tack rag it after that. Now, we're just gonna tack cloth everything. Time to mix the actual paint up for this car. We're gonna be doing, I have one of these cups that are just easy to use here. I'm gonna be doing the whole cup, so we're gonna fill this all the way up. It goes up to 14 ounces on here, so I will be using the full amount. Since this is unreduced, we will be adding reducer. I did pick up another thing of reducer for this paint too as well. So this is medium reducer, used between a temperature range of 65 to 80 degrees, which we are right in that range. I'm gonna be probably painting in the high 70s right now. So this is gonna be a 1-to-1 ratio. So we're gonna do equal parts of this to equal parts of this. Since we're doing the full 14, that means 7 ounces of this, 7 ounces of that. It's now the next day, and I've waited overnight for the paint to dry. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at our parts, see what we have here. Already, first off the bat, I can already tell that this color is so much lighter than that color that I did before. And it's kind of dark in here too, with especially the top cover piece here. But once I get these out in the sun, there's no doubt they're gonna be significantly closer than the last paint that I was using. That was the incorrect paint. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll probably take this fender out, remove this, just put this on the car real quick and see what it looks like in comparison to the car and see how it matches up. I just pulled this fender out in the sun from the paint booth, and it looks amazing. There is so much pearl and metallic flake in this, and when the sun hits it, it reflects and it looks so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I got the car right here. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this fender on the driver's side, and then we'll see what it looks like and how the transition is. This is my first look at the car now that I have this new fender on. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what it looks like compared to the rest of the car. At first glance, this looks absolutely amazing. I'm super happy with this. I'm very impressed at how well this turned out and how much better this color looks. And if we look at the transition from the new paint to the old paint, I know it's kind of hard to tell because the lighting and also the mirror's in the way, but also there's a transition from the pillar here, from this to this. If you go in close, I want to say it looks like there's a little bit more pearl or metallic flake in this new paint that I got than this one, but other than that, that's really the only main difference I can see. I mean, the actual shade of it looks pretty darn good and pretty darn close. So I am super stoked and really happy at how this turned out. So we're gonna go ahead, I need to paint a couple more parts, And once I have everything completed and done painted, we'll go ahead and reassemble everything on the car. But that is super good. I'm very happy with the results of that. Paint looks absolutely amazing. I am going to need to buff it and do a little bit of sanding on it first before I'm finished with it. But this is, as it looks right now, it looks very good though.